Hey guys, this is Garen Blanchard with T5 Smokers, and I'm going to show you guys a marinade for probably one of my favorite steaks. So this is a flank steak. The first time I had this steak was actually at my wedding reception, and this is something that my wife's family does often, and is probably one of my favorite meats to grill and to eat. So come on over here and I'll show you how we make this marinade. So it's super simple. We take about 1/8 of a cup of Montreal steak seasoning. We'll do 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. Probably gonna make a mess, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, and then 1/4 cup of olive oil. And that's it. Super easy marinade for the flank steak. We'll put this in the fridge. I like to do it overnight. That's usually how my wife's family does it, is overnight. The flank steak usually comes pretty good. Usually you don't have to trim up too much of the fat. It's usually a pretty non-fattening piece of meat. So I just like to get the marinade in there, kind of squish it all around, and we'll seal this up. Get most of the air out of there. Okay, and that's it. We'll put this in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna put this on the TEC Bullseye at 500 degrees, and we'll cook this until, since my wife is here, we'll probably cook it more to medium well, but I'm gonna make sure there's a few pieces in there that are medium to medium rare. So that's it, flank steak marinade. All right, so we got the flank steak out of the fridge over there getting up to room temperature. I went out to our garden and dug up some red potatoes, some carrots, and some onion. And my wife is gonna start putting some stuff in here. So we got some olive oil. This is what we do all summer long with our garden vegetables. Salad supreme.
It's empty.
Some salt. She's usually pretty liberal on the salt, since she loves salt.
I'm doing it really fast.
And then some pepper. That's it, pretty simple. And then we just mix that all around. We'll put that on the TEC Bullseye at 400 degrees, and we'll let that go until the vegetables are soft. And then as soon as those are soft, we'll pull those out, crank the Bullseye up to 500 degrees, and then finish off our flank steak, and then we should have a delicious meal. We'll see you out at the TEC. All right, here's the TEC Bullseye. We got this thing almost up to temp, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on. So this is what I'm grilling my vegetables in. This usually does a pretty good job at holding the vegetables and allowing some air movement through there. Okay, that's it. We'll see it in a little bit. All right, we're gonna check on the vegetables. Those are looking pretty good. I think we'll take these off, go put them inside in the oven and let them sit there so they can stay warm. And then we'll get this thing up to 500 degrees and then do the steaks. All right, everyone, it's time to put the flank steak on the grill. The grill is at 670 degrees right now. The meat itself is at 70, so it's up to room temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the Bullseye. I know I said we are gonna do it at 500 degrees, but I decided to go a little bit hotter. Okay, see you in a couple minutes. All right, guys, the meat's up to about 100 degrees. We're letting the meat go for about 3 minutes and then we're gonna flip it. I think probably my target temperature will be about 140. And the main reason why is because my wife likes it a little bit more done. So I think we'll compromise and go to about 140. Okay, guys, it's been 3 minutes. Right now the meat's at 115 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this baby. Looking good. All right, so we just hit 140 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and get the meat off. So come on in. That's how she looks. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing in foil and let this thing sit for a bit and rest. So here's the meat. We're gonna get this thing resting. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this butter, and it has some rosemary and garlic on there. Go ahead and put that on the meat. Okay, wrap this baby in foil for about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut into this flank steak. So try to cut across the grain. We'll do these nice and slow, sliced thin pieces. And that is a good looking piece of flank steak. Just a little bit of pink in it, which is just about how my wife will like it. I would usually like it a little bit more pink, but once we get back into this fattier part of the steak, it'll be a little bit more pink. So anyways, that's the quick and easy way to do flank steak. Like I was saying, this is one of my favorite pieces of meat. I almost prefer it over any other type of steak. I think ribeye might be my favorite piece of meat, but this comes in close second to a ribeye. It's a good looking piece of steak right there.